show on stuff. And we were amazed that except for 2 people, most of them who came inside went to his program. And after 8 days he was arrested in Pune for robbing people. But all of them went to his program and not to mine, when it was written not a single pie will be charged and it's all free and all those things. And he looked so dishonest for him. His own photograph, if you could see, that was so dishonest to look at. And people could not see that. I mean, it was so simple to see. See, that shows that you have lost every sensitivity to know what is plastic and what is real. It makes me laugh sometimes the way, today only I was discussing in the aeroplane with somebody who was seriously telling me how much he was tortured by another group where he paid 3,000 pounds just to get some sort of a horrible mantra which has no meaning. And where he worked very hard for days together. And he broke his back and he broke every part of his bone in the backbone area and all sorts of things he did. And I mean, he became so nervous, a recluse. They are even frightened of a garlic if they see one garlic. I mean, after getting realization, you have to be a person who is absolutely powerful, in control of yourself, not aggressive, but not to be such a cowardly recluses. And he told me all these things and I didn't know what to do, because it was such a description that you don't know whether to laugh or to cry, really. Because this thing behind it is all hocus pocus, absolutely hocus pocus. I think this word must have started after the fake have come in this world. Absolutely absurd it is to say that you'll fly or you will see the light and all this nonsense. And on top of that, the suffering of the person, of a person who is a genuine seeker, who is a seeker of the truth. He is the man of God. And he is being tortured like this, you see. Makes you so unhappy. You just don't know what to say about the whole thing that's happening. You have to wake up to your self-esteem and know that you are created human beings for a special thing, and not to be bounced and cheated by these horrible fake people. One has to understand the innate nature of God, to understand what should happen to you as realized souls. If you become abnormal and freaky, then it is not that you have got your realization. On the contrary, a person who is realized becomes extremely normal. He is the most normal person. Apart from these things, there are some reasons built in within us which makes us so stupid. Really built in, I should say. Because we have come from matter. We are gross. Our origin has been gross. We came from matter. And we grew up to see that there is something beyond the matter, that is the spirit, and we are the spirit. But we get dominated by this matter. We really get dominated by matter all through in our ventures. For example, if you are sitting in a chair, for example, you make a chair out of some matter, you cannot sit on the ground. You form a habit of matter. Matter starts growing on you. You become such a slave of matter, that you cannot get over it. Any matter you start using, for example, you use a car, then you cannot do without a car. You use electricity, which is a material power. If it fails, everything goes out. You cannot do without it. So matter is all the time trying to overpower the spirit. But the beauty is, through your evolution, you evolve to a stage where you are a human being and you start seeing the matter cannot dominate your spirit. This should be the self-estimation. There should be understanding that you are the spirit and not the matter. When you see this simple point, then you understand that you cannot purchase God. Then another point also one understands that it is not the way materially you say somebody you should accept. But spiritually, if he does something spiritually to you, then you should accept. For example, seeing the light. They say, you see the light. Why? I see the light myself. Yeah. But to see the light, I have to be away from the